We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. 10 Lobo. General West.
Let him know. Slams.
Let's go.
Here's Elliott. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey. Shoot.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Incomplete to Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Check Mike 57.
Hey, Echo.
50.
Now.
57.
Ready?
Back to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after here coming up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Check. Say. Look. Squeeze. Hey, seam 6. Rush X3. 218. Chop. Yo, go.
Now back to throw. Cooper fast with the feet. He's got the connection to Cooper. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Hey, Delta. 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Alpha. Go. Mike 51. Hey, come on.
2nd and 6. It's caught. Cooper. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, 2.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
51. So we got man. Check 31. Check 30. 80 weapons. Shit. He's coming. Double up. Hey, wahoo. Double up. Check 24. Check 24. Check. Look at me. Zipper. Hot. 5.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Go. Hey. Go.
He'll look to throw. Escapes the sack. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'd love to know what he's saying in the huddle now to his guys up front, because it's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time, able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his offensive line and say, guys, just a couple seconds extra, please.
take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Taking a shot for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Come to my work. Hey, exit. Come to my work. Now. 51, Mike, 51. Hey, 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 hey. Shim. Yep. Kill. Go. Shoot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And an alley to run. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Mike 5'9". Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be caught by Samuel. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
Watch QB drop. Check. Fresno. Kill. Mike, check. 59. Get this work.
Second and 10. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Looking to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Get the goal.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Big ass. Check 43. 2-6. Yeah.
They're going to look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's second and 8. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. They'll drop the throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. The point after is good, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out.
That his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 25. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2nd and 15. Forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Check 3. Hey, Sam off. Get it.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, Haywood. Go. Now.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Maher was 6 of 7 from 50-plus as a 29-year-old rookie, including a Cowboy record 62-yarder, and he's able to knock this one through from distance as well.
Remember, 4 years in Canada, kicked in all kinds of conditions, gives a guy a lot of confidence coming to the NFL.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season.
Check 3, check 36. Check 9, check 9. No. Stay at home. That's it. Hey, check 59.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
They're going to try and throw. Completes it to Samuel. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check 59.
He'll drop to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check nickel.
Look, squeeze. Leo. Hey, high 7. Look at me. Zip.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McCarthy. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. Marr able to put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
They'll throw now on the final play. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken near the 13. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, here's Breida. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Watch the whip. Undercut, undercut, undercut. Check 26, check 28.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down?
55, right there in the middle. 55, I got you. Mike 55, Mike 55. Let's go. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Josh Jones. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A tackle that time by Akello Witherspoon.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
General West.
At the Niners' 19-yard line.
55.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight-line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss.
Hey. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And an alley to run. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Second and 11. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
You. No. 55's mine. I'm coming for you.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Browns in that game. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
64, weak.
Mike 51. It's our time.
Now.
Check the hot read. Alert flare.
Hard. Look at me. Go. Shoot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
2-18, jump. Go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get
Smooth.
Mike 51. Mike 51. So don't say nothing.
Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch the run. Hey,
They're running it. Right here, guys.
Yo, go. Go.
They'll set up to throw, and that's Elliott, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Kill.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
51. All you get is a headache. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
3 buzz.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Man out. Check safety.
50 now.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
6-6. Pull it high.
Mike 51. Crunch time, defense. Switch.
Hey.
2nd and 3. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now here's Pollard. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Chopper!
It's now 4th and goal.
Shoot.
Recon, 132 fighter.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
22 jet bomber.
Go, baby, turnover. Get that ball.
Hit it.
His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Go. 5.
51's the mic. Let's go, defense.
5.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Kill. Check. He's coming. We got double up.
This is Breida. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown, as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Bravo!
51 to Mike, boys, 51. I'm coming.
Let go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Check 50, check 50. Check. Come on. Check 55 to Mike. Check.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll try to run with Breida. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
You draw quarter.
Rush in. Go, Mike 51.
Hey, Alpha.
Go, Mike 51.
Shoot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Jordan. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
51. Come on. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Hey, watch this.
Hey, exit.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Mike 51. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Yeah. Let's go.
They'll set up a throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 51. Mike 51. I know he ain't got it.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tarvarius Moore, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check
2nd and long. Open man is Samuel, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
55. Check 55. Mike. Hey, watch this.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 40. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Marr now to have the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Out of the shotgun, Breida. They find some open field here. 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
First down, 49ers.
Shit.
He'll drop to throw. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Niners, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they will fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.